We live. Good. Before we start, definitely want to give a shout out to you guys. I decided to do a live because probably won't be doing a live later on tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go take care of something. And a brother man like me be tired. But on a serious tip though, man, I seen something today, man, and you guys can see it in my background. I seen something today, man, that really got me real fucking pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, yo. That joint got me tight. That shit got me tight. Now, what you guys seeing behind me is a post of three girls posting online, drinking Patron Hennessy, doing 160 miles per hour to crash. All of them getting thrown out the car. And these people are dead. And what pisses me off is like, yo, what was the whole purpose of that? Like, what is the gratification of, like, what did you get out of the fuckery that you just did? Now, the way that you girls look, I can tell some of you females got children. I can tell. So you risk your life showing off on social media, showing the world that you can drink Patron and Hennessy mixed together and drive through 116 miles per hour to end up losing control, to die, to leave behind children. I'm still trying to figure out like what was the reason for that. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, yo, let these people rest in, man. Fuck that, bro. Let's just call it what it is. Because at the end of the day, man, these children that they leaving behind is who's gonna be affected the most. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Because if you was when you were riding around through 116 miles per hour drinking pure alcohol, at that, to show off on social media, so the remembrance of you will be you leaving this earth being a jackass. And now you want me to have some level of sympathy? What happened to those children? That's where my sympathy lies. It's with those children. It's with those children that no longer could function accordingly because their mother left this earth tragically, ignorantly, unpsychologically. That's more important to me. That's what's important to me. I don't give a fuck about no. Listen, man. That joint got me tired. I ain't gonna lie. Because it's just like, yo, this is just what we do. We want to glorify being the most ignorant, shallow, lack of knowledge people on the face of this earth, excuse me. And we thinking that this is cool, bro. We're not the only ones in this state of mind, dog. We ain't the only ones in this state of mind, people. We operate like this all the time, bro. Some level, it's like something takes control of us where we just want to be some ignorant niggas and we just want to go on social media and show the world how ignorant and stupid that we are. Like, who does that? Who does that? Who woke up in the morning and said, you know what, guys? I'm going to just drive 116 miles per hour. I don't care who gets hit. I don't care. I don't care who hits. I don't care if I die. I don't care that I got children. I don't care I got a moms. I don't care that I got brothers. I don't care that I got sisters. I don't care that I got a black race of people now looking at you like you are the complete the complete image of a jackass. Come on, guys. You guys got to make these things make sense to me, man. You guys got to make these things make sense. And it's like we as black people, we find gratification in that, son. We want to show niggas that we can grip guns and shoot guns and rob niggas and, you know, show niggas that I'm just the realest nigga that you have ever seen. The hood ain't ready for a nigga like me. I don't know why we find so much compassion in that. I want to know why we're so invested into that. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. These niggas get nothing at the end. These niggas leave nothing behind for these children. These niggas, and we talking from the top to the bottom, bro. From the top to the bottom. We talking to the kingpins all the way down to the scumbags of the earth, my nigga. And we chase this. We want to stand before the world. We want to stand in front of the land full of black people and show black people, look, I'm here because I'm ignorant. I lack knowledge. I'm full of stupidity and naiveness. I don't care for nothing. All I want to do is just do me. And I'm here, guys. And I'm gonna show you guys. And I'm gonna show you how I did it. I had to slap a brother. I had to violate a sister. Like we as niggas, bro. So we did mad wrong, bro. And we like that. It's like an adrenaline rush, bro. And then is when the adrenaline wears off. It's like, damn, I really did that. Damn, why did I did that? I should have never turned there. I should have never drove there. I should have. We start saying woulda, coulda, shoulda. Every time. It's never late, bro. It's never late. Why is it never late, bro? You know why it's never late? Because we know that it's just a matter of time where ignorance become our number one priority, bro. I was talking with my man today, and I had let my mans know. I said, yo, my nigga, look, man, I ain't with none of all that gangster stuff, all that gangster shit that we used to do. I ain't with none of that, bro. That gangster lifestyle for me died, or it was on a decrease when I had my son, bro. When I had my son, all this shit didn't matter to me, bro. Selling drugs, they matter to me. Going out, going to the club, they matter to me. Going to the studio, rapping, they matter to me. None of that mattered to me. The only thing that mattered to me is knowing that when my son wakes up, he see his dad. That's what mattered to me. Sacrifice everything for my little man. And now that I see who he is, he's mature, he's working, going to college, he's doing this, you know what I'm saying? He living his life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do none of that. Like, yo, that's, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. I feel as a black man that's from where I come from, I feel like I did enough. But I was a civilian once I had my son. All that gangster shit don't mean nothing. I'm not sitting here. I ain't trying to glorify. I ain't pumping my chest. I live my life like any natural black man. I'm talking about those that follow the natural order. I'm not here to pump my chest, but I'm gonna follow orders. Meaning, if you touch me, I'm gonna touch you back, bro. You put your hands on me, I'm by universal law, to defend myself. And if I hurt you and break you in half, it is what it is. But I am a civilian at first, bro. All that shouting, all that yelling, all that threatening, all that spinning the block. If I feel threatened, I'm calling the cops. Me having to put my hands on you is literally going to be my last resort. Because this glorification of trying to prove to another black man or prove to the black society that I'm just this big, or we're just this big tough guy, it's over for that, bro. It's proven it failed us, my nigga. It failed. These niggas get locked up with no money. These niggas get locked up. All these bitches, all these niggas that was fucking with them, gone. Gone. Even us. Let's keep it 100. How many homies you know done got locked up? You know what I'm saying? If it's not your close homie, how many of you niggas is checking on that, bro? I'm talking about that nigga that you see every day, pull up to the spot. Yeah, yo, what's up, man? Chilling. Yeah, smoke a blunt. Y'all niggas will have, personal conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like conversation that you will probably have with your real nigga. And you'll have it with them. And that nigga will get locked up, bro. And that nigga would just be another nigga locked up. It's crazy, but that's the mentality that we have, bro. It's nothing, bro. It's nothing but for the birds, my nigga. This is for the birds. When I see you niggas walking around with your pants on your ass, when I see you niggas walking around with flags on your head, when I see you niggas with a mean mug, and it's like you can't even say peace and blessings, you can't say nothing. When I see that, it's like, yo, my nigga, what are you trying to prove, bro? Like, my nigga, this wicked mentality, son, it like I feel like it grew its course, my nigga. It can't get any more wicked, bro. It can't get. It's to the point now where the wickedness has to come where children is being violated, and it's getting there. It's getting there. And now that we got all of these mixed behaviors around us, my nigga, it's gonna get even worse, bro. And we sitting here trying to pump our chest, trying to prove to the next bum nigga that I'm a flyer bum, make a little bit more money than you, nigga. Oh, nigga, all of us is bums, nigga. 50 Cent is a bum. Jay-Z's a bum. Nigga, all of them niggas is bum. Why do you say they're a bum, my nigga? Because all that money and all that supposed power can't grant them their freedom, my nigga. They can't get their land back, my nigga. They can't buy the mines back, my nigga. They can't buy the material that make the Teslas and the batteries, my nigga. They can't buy that back. So that means you a bum, nigga. They just keep you in those positions so you can shine over black people, my nigga, and give other black people something to admire and look forward to. Real niggas know what time it is. Come on, what we doing? The glorification behind that, son, is corny now, bro. We gotta let that go. We pumping our chests up to prove something that is literally making absolutely no sense. It's doing more damage than good. 116 fucking miles per hour. What is wrong with you? Where do you think you're going? How fast do you feel like you need to go home? I get it. Niggas fuck up. I fucked up. There were times where I drunk and it was like, damn. But the objective was, and that's always been my objective, I have to get home. Right? That was the objective. That's not the objective now. That's not the objective now. You understand? We just want to, listen, we want to live on the edge so much, bro. We want to live on the edge so much. It's like, why not? What else? What else is there to do as a black man and a black woman? There's so much you can do, mama. 116 miles per hour was way too much. Where was you thinking you was trying to go? What you thought you was gonna be Back to the Future? What you like? I'm trying to figure out like what was on the mind of this woman. 3 black women are no longer here. One is in critical condition, my niggas. 3 black women is no longer here, and one is in critical condition, my niggas. They're in critical condition, my niggas. And why are they in these conditions? Why are they in critical? Why is one in critical condition? Because they thought it was cool to drive down the interstate doing 116 miles per hour, miss the turn. See, like, oh, that's the turn. No, and see, this is how you know, and this is no disrespect to my sisters, but this is how you know this is females behind the wheel. Because niggas, because if it was a nigga behind the wheel, we would have missed the turn, we would have kept it going, and we would have broke a U-turn, and we would have came back around. Soberness kicking. Woo! You know what I'm saying? But when females and they doing things that women naturally isn't supposed to do, ladies, you're naturally not supposed to be drinking excessively. Yes, you can drink your wine. Wine is cool. Wine is fine. But drinking excessively, when I mean obsessively, when you thinking it's okay to goggle down 2 gallons of Hennessy and finish it with a shot of Patron, baby girl, you have lost your mind. Okay? Women was not designed to do that. Okay, this came along with the hippies and the drug eras when they was drugging up our communities. It's time to restore order, mama. All that bullshit gotta be put to the side, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta tell you the truth. I gotta tell you the truth, ladies. We're not doing that. 116 miles per hour, you have lost your fucking mind. Losing your mind? No, you have lost your fucking mind. And whatever happens, because I know that hell does not exist. So wherever your so-called soul go, I hope your ancestors deal with you accordingly, bro. I really hope they deal with you accordingly, because what you did, what y'all did, was beyond stupid to me. All of you got ejected out the car. All of you got ejected out the car. I repeat, all of you got ejected. And you can look this thing up, bro. You can watch the full video, the before and after of this situation. You can look this thing up. Type in 3 girls died drinking doing 116 miles per hour. That's all you gotta put. You don't even gotta put that it's in Florida. You don't gotta put their names. You don't gotta put their black. You gotta do none of that. Just put that and watch it pops up. And watch it pops up. The stupidity of our people. The stupidity of our people. This is why I get upset. This is why my viewpoint and my reach gotta be, it can be on Jesus Christ, my nigga. Cause even the girl that was driving, she had a cross around her neck, my nigga. I can't, like, yo, bro, it's so deep in how destroyed our people are that we literally don't want to live no more. I see it. We literally don't want to live. I see the way that we eat. I see the way that we socialize. I see that the way that we communicate. I see that the way we internalize and process each other. We don't want to live anymore, my niggas. I see it. And it's very, very scary, very, very heartbreaking to see my people no longer want to live and be happy, no longer want to fight for freedom, no longer want to stand for unity. Nah, our people don't want to do that no more. Niggas just want to live for the moment. Niggas just want to party, bullshit, fuck, have children, let these children do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that be that. Nobody want to implement discipline no more. Even the way that we raising our children, you can tell that we don't want to live no more. We're giving children the option to make adult decisions. We're giving children the option to make adult decisions. We're allowing children to sit at the adult table now and give decisions and make decisions and have choices and have says. We, we, we. The children are allowed to sit at the adult tables now, and we see that and we don't care. It's perfectly fine. This is how you know that we are beyond in a situation. Our problem is bigger than anything you can imagine. And I know the foundations, and I can't keep my focus on that foundation because the foundation has spread it. Like, it's like cancer, bro. It's cancer right now, people. It's cancer, my niggas. It's cancer, bro. And it's like, you gotta at least minimize the cancer before you can try to out treat the main source. Because I know what the main source is, but that main source is so invested into your heart, bro. It's so here that it's like, fam, how do you get people out of that? You understand? It's like, you can't let that be the focal point at the moment. I be saying, this is what I be saying. True word, my phone went off. When I say we gotta stand on facts, we gotta stand on business, bro. We're not standing on that. And I realize that as I sit here and I meditate and I talk and I talk to my whiz, or I'll talk to my BMs, or I'll talk to I'll talk to my bros, and it's the same response. It's like you get the same complaint, you get the same understanding, you get the same vision, you get the same problem, and it's like, okay, now it starts to make sense. Now I get it. Our people is not rebellion, bro. And I'm speaking for the conclusion for sisters and for anybody who, you know, decides to be in this state of mind. I just want to give you guys a positive conclusion. And it's, you see that the, how can I say this? The problem that we are facing with is self-inflicted hatred, trauma, and just a lack of identity. Like, as for us as Black people, we don't live our lives as Black people. We know subconsciously, we know that there's a higher power that hover over us, and it's a power that we are afraid to challenge. And for whatever reason it may be, you can say it's religion, you can say it's education, you can say slavery, but we know that there's a higher power that we are afraid to challenge. Right? This power does not allow us to stand. This power doesn't allow us to make decisions on our own. You know what I'm saying? Every decision that's pertaining to a Black man, especially here in America, is given unto you by those that determine what they perceive for you to have. What they say, you know what, let them have that. You understand? And this is not me, speaking speaking blasphemy. This is just me telling you the honest truth. This is just me telling you the honest truth. We are not operating. Our mentality is never in a state of a nation of people. We operate in a state of a property of people. We know subconsciously that we are property, and we move like that. We don't stand on that, and we know. And because we know that, this is why we move the way that we move. It's not fear. It's not the curse of Cain or religion that's really causing us, uh, 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 that's causing us not to operate in a state of combatry, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not in a state of defending each other or standing on something, standing on freedom. The reason why is because we know subconsciously that we are property. We have not recovered from slavery, people. And to be honest with you, I don't think we'll ever recover. The reason why I say that I don't feel like we're going to recover, because society now is putting slavery undercover. You understand? They're putting it under wraps. They're not allowing it. They're not allowing it to be spoken of. They're not allowing it to be in the forefront. They're not allowing it to be in the conversations in the classroom no more. They don't want to do that. You understand? So this is part of the reason why we won't recover from slavery, because we're not talking about it no more. We're not addressing it no more. We're not holding people accountable for it no more. We're just not doing that. The only thing that we're doing is like, all right, I forgive you. That's what we stand on. We just stand on, I forgive you, and yeah. So I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that we have, and that's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like we're gonna recover from that. I don't feel like we as people is going to elevate from. I'm supposed to be here. That don't say no turns, bro. You understand? We're not elevating. We're not trying to elevate. And it's sad, but hey, I'm telling you the truth. This is why we do the fuckery that we do. This is why we do the fuckery that we do, because of the lack of love for self, knowing that we property, no, not knowing that we are a nation. That's why we go so crazy for Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go crazy for Labor Day. Like, we uphold the areas that we was enslaved. We thinking it's okay because we was able to take control of the prison complex. We thinking it's okay, which is cool. But the home where you dwell and where you stay at, your home, will always be Africa, bro. I don't care what the other lands, I don't care what Haiti got to offer, I don't care what Trinidad got to offer, I don't care what any place got to offer. I don't. Shout out to what they got, but I don't care for that. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, whatever those Caribbean islands have, Africa got that times 20, times a billion. And that is a fact. And that is a fact. And like I said before, you can have all the money in the world. You can live the best life that you live. You can do everything that you want to do, whatever. But if you ain't getting your freedom, and I'm talking about freedom, people. I'm not, listen, man, I'm talking about freedom, bro. I'm talking about freedom, bro. I'm talking about you, your entire family, your entire name, your entire nation, your entire people. Until you receive that, oh nigga, you ain't done nothing yet, pimpin'. You ain't done nothing yet, pimpin'. And we gotta realize that. 160 miles per hour, you gotta let me know why, sis. 160 miles per hour, you gotta let me know why, sis. 160 miles per hour, 2024 Jeep Cherokee. You just bought that car. Probably bought it recently. And you no longer here. And I promise you, if I was to go look Shorty up, I will promise you I will find out that she's a mother. One of them, some of them, probably all of them. I promise you. I promise you. The fucker. And shit like this, I be telling certain people, like, yo, like all of this, want to be entertained and live a fuckery, thinking that we supposed to be living on the edge. Like, yo, shorty, that's not how life goes, mama. When you become a mother, when you become a father, all that shit got to get put, it got to come to an end. Like your purpose now is to live for your child and to protect this young man or protect this young girl, this young woman, and ensure that they grow up to take the torch of yours and take it up a notch and go to the higher levels. We're not doing that, y'all. We're not trying to, we're not trying to, we're not trying to achieve freedom. We're still trying to catch up with the Joneses. Every Jones that we followed, we was destroyed. Are you okay? Why are we still trying to keep up with the Joneses when every Jones that we follow has destroyed us? Are you okay? Are you okay? There has to come a point where you say, nah, I'm good. Enough is enough. It has to come a time. The minute you have a child, listen, the minute you have a child, once you start doing grown man shit, and I'm speaking for you young girls, I'm speaking for you young boys, I'm speaking for you individuals who's trying to, you know, come on, bro. I'm speaking for you young boys who's trying to, you know, play the field, but also play the sexual game too. Like, fam, nah, listen. Once you start having unprotected sex and the child comes into this world, doesn't matter your age. Doesn't matter if you're 12 years old. That mentality is over for that. Because now you have stepped into the realms of being an adult. And what society is doing, society is allowing you to be a jackass, to be a child, have children, be a child, do childish shit, get caught up, get locked, and then take your child from you and program them to be whatever they want these motherfuckers to be. Had them on Ritalin, had them on this, had them on Percocet, had them trying out this, having them being experimental individuals, having all these shits in their disposal, bro. Having all these shits in their disposal because we running around acting like complete jackass. The fuck? This is what society is doing. And I'm telling you, I be wanting to give you guys some real in-depth information, but I don't feel like you guys is prepared. I don't think you guys is mentally prepared. I think you guys is still psychologically torn by the Euro-Christian ideology, bro. I feel like you guys are still, you guys are still wounded. I feel like you guys have not recovered. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much information I can't just talk, I can't tell on the internet, bro. Everything, bro. I got some things to talk about this Adolf, but I gotta bring it on Rumble. Because I already know YouTube is gonna be on some. I gotta bring that joint on Rumble. Yo, yo. Back to the 160 miles per hour. I drove drunk before. Who hasn't? Who has not driven under the influence? We all have. Well, I don't even want to go. We all have, right? We all have. But never, somebody with a logical sense, never in their mind said, I'm going to do 116 miles per hour. No, no. You be too drunk to even be wanting to go that fast. But hey, everybody got their own P's and Q's. That P's and Q's ain't for me. It ain't for us. It ain't for individuals who got children. Like we are supposed to be living for our children. Now you made a dickhead ass decision. Now you're leaving your child all alone to become something. To see other children with their fathers. You know how hurtful that should be? I know because I experienced that. I lost my pops at 8 years old. You know how hurtful that joint was? You know how hurtful that joint was to see individuals chilling with their dad and their dad picking them up from school, and here I am waiting for this guy that my mom's met, and she's paying him, to pick us up from school. And back in the days, they used to charge you like $20. You feel me? And it's like, yo, fam, you understand? You understand? Now this child is gonna grow up, not ever experience that motherly love, not getting that wisdom. I wish my pops was alive to tell me how to box. I wish my pops was alive to tell me how to bag girls. I wish I learned from him and then learned from everybody else. I wish I got something from my dad. I didn't get nothing, bro. Only thing that I got was my father, bro. He was there. He was in the household. I woke up and I see my dad. My dad went to work and came home. My dad was a player. My dad was a Mac. My dad was bagging bitches, fucking bitches. He was doing him. He was being a regular young. 20 something, 36-year-old. Cause my partner, I think when he died, he was like 36. So you take a young 30s, somebody in their 30s, that niggas living their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get mad about that, bro. But I know how it feels not having a father, bro. I know how it feels not having both parents, my niggas. That joint is not cool. And especially, you know what I'm saying, when you know when you know your parent or your mother or your father or your caregiver lost their life off pure stupidness and ignorance, my niggas, you know how hurtful that joint gonna be, bro. Especially when these children get older and they see their mother acting like a complete jackass. How the fuck you think that's supposed to make that child feel? I'm more concerned about the children. I can care less about these bitches. No disrespect. I can care less because they didn't care about their children. And I'm a life coach. I'm always for the children because they literally are the keys to our existence. They are the ones that's gonna determine if you can still live in this building. They are the ones that's gonna determine if you're gonna be in a nursing home, if there's gonna be a nursing home to be there to take you in general. They are the ones that's gonna be in control of that, bro. What the? Nah, gotta get it together. We gotta get it together. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're not where we need to be, man. Mentally, physically, spiritually. And like I said, certain things is just not meant to be on the internet, man. Everything, whether it's wisdom, survival, or just flat out ignorance. I'm about to take this call. I'm about to log off right now, guys. As soon as I get off this turn, fam. What's wrong with you? As soon as I get off this make this turn right here. You know what I'm saying? We out here operating like goddamn children, bro. We lost our way. And we blaming everybody but we're blaming everybody but ourselves, bro. And it's like we don't even care to blame ourselves. It's like we just want to be ignorant. It's like fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just live on the edge. Let's just take crack for. As a black man for. We just want to be a conversation, whether it's good or bad. Now I know these females. I know these females. You know what I'm saying? They soul is in complete turmoil, and I'm not even talking on no religious term. I'm just thinking about like, damn, the complete agony. Like, yo, you just left this earth of complete ignorance and stupidity. Nobody want to stick around for your part. You just left. You don't even like. You should be completely disappointed in yourself. Come on. I have no animosity for shit like that. Sorry. Like I remember my man's. I want to say my man. It was my mom's friend's child, I believe. I ain't too sure. But from what I was told, man, these dudes was from a club and this nigga hanging outside of the car while his man is speeding through pure fuckery. Nigga lose control too. Lose control. This nigga flings out the car, and end up flings out the car and ends up falling over the hill. Dead. Dead. And only reason why I'm saying this is because, and when my mom told me, and I was young, and I always thought I had a condition, because it's like I really don't be having animosity when I see individuals die or foolery. Like I really don't have no care when people lose their lives doing fuck shit. Like it really doesn't. It really doesn't trigger me. It's just like jackass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those, and it's sad to say, but it's the truth. But it's the truth. I really don't be caring, and it's because in my mind, life is such a precious thing. Life is so valuable. We don't know what's on the other side. I'm not gonna believe a story until I get there. I don't, like I said, I don't live my life off beliefs. You know what I'm saying? I move and I operate in a state of I operate in a state of facts. Like it gotta be solid. It gotta have a foundation. It gotta make sense. It gotta be something. You're not gonna expect me to to move in a state of just wait and see. I'm not. We don't do wait and sees. That's for children, not for an adult. I'm not gonna live my life as a child, becoming an adult, and then as I go through my years, I'm gonna psychologically revert myself back into believing something is going to be greater after I'm gone. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm way too advanced. So, you know what I'm saying? Even when you read those times and you it was this at those times. It was more advanced back then. And you go ahead and believe that. I'm not believing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not believing that. You know what I mean? Because if them things was more advanced, we would took what they did and we would have enhanced it times 1,000. And that's not what's happening. And if it's not happening, then I'm not trying to hear that. Again, this is where, you know, beliefs kick in. This is I believe I can fly. The last nigga that believed he can fly he end up in jail. Okay? I'm not gonna live in my life. I believe I can fly. I want you to tell me the fucking truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me the facts. What's going on? What happens? You don't know? If you don't know, let's not speak about it. Now, if you want to make a fictional story, then let people know that it's a fictional story. Do not try to subscribe and then tell me that this is the facts. We're not doing that. Because of this foolery and because of this nonsense, that's why 116 miles per hour seems so normal. Because the fictional stories it's so fictional and it's so real. So driving 160 miles per hour, she probably believed that she could just press a brake and it's just gonna stop. She probably believe what she see in the movies when them niggas be like doing them donuts on the floor, the Fast and the Furious. She she forgot she forgot that these things got strings on it. She forgot that they say cut, do it again. She forgot that. She forgot they got that they got green screens. They forgot that these are actors. Hold on. Let's bring it back. They forgot that they're stuntmen. Just in case something like that occurs. They know how to. You know it's a bad mix. Woo! Economically shows you that. Woo! Come on now. You thought the mixture of the two was gonna get you you thought it was gonna get you to Back to the Future? Come on, man. Like I said, I had no sympathy. I had no sympathy. If that was me, God forbid, the creators forbid, the ancestors forbid, the El Kebulan deities forbid, whichever hover over me. If that was ever me, I would want you guys to have no animosity towards me as well. I would want you guys, what the fuck was wrong with Junior? Fuck was wrong with this nigga? I would want you to say that too. And I will be wherever I'm at with my head down, shaking my goddamn head. And that will be my eternal torment for my entire life. Just shaking my head like, damn, look how I left this earth. Look how I left behind my children. Doing pure fuckery, showing off, trying to please a bunch of crabs. A bunch of crabs. Come on now. You gotta make it make sense. And I know I said I was gonna, I know I said I was gonna lock off, but shit. It's like that joint really pisses me off. That joint really pisses me off, y'all. Really, really pisses me off. We say enough is enough. When do we say, you know what? I want to be a better me. You know what? I want to be a better, I want to be a better black man. I want to be a better black sister. I want to start carrying myself with morals and integrity. I want to start showing more love and more compassion to my very own. I want to invest my happiness and joy to my people the same way I do to these fucking little dirty dogs that these people be buying to put in your house that brings along nothing but diseases and lick their bones. Come on, now make it make sense. If we could invest our time to these fucking chihuahuas, why can't we do that to each other, bro? A dog, a pet, and if we in that condition, if we have made it to this point, that lets you know where we at as a nation. Completely jacked up. Completely jacked up. Completely thrown away. Completely jacked up. Completely thrown away. Come on, man.